I want to see pickles.
She's scheming.
Do you want to eat at the table with pickle? Really?
Oh. My cats will sit at the table with me when I eat when I'm older.
Yeah, I guess you're going to be eating burger then.
Alright, final trash meal of your childhood before your teenagers. Here's you. French fried taters. Oh, there's one something look good right there, did they? You pull those out. Chicken, minagi. Old silly McDonald's gets to be your last meal.
I had Taylor's fast food this week. I had Azumi and Starbucks, and I had Chick-fil-A, and we had, what else did we have?
That's all we had. I had Bob Evans, but
Oh yeah.
but I didn't have Starbucks.
I got a piece of cheese in my pocket.
Why?
Oh.
Oh.
That's right.
I always keep a piece of cheese in my pocket.
What?
You didn't know that?
That's weird.
I always keep a razor blade under my tongue and a piece of cheese in my pocket. Because you never know when you're going to need them.
I'm concerned.
Logan, did you want ketchup? Will you turn your little back around and grab that? There you go, darling tater. Little asparagus.
I accidentally dipped my cake pop in ketchup. And I was on the phone with Caleb.
Your what?
My cake pop, it was disgusting.
Cake pop?
Yeah, we had one from
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
It's called cake pop?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the flavor?
No, it's a cake pop.
Cake pop? I don't know what a cake pop is.
Oh.
What is a cake pop?
It's like a little, I don't know, I guess like a little birthday cake thingy.
It's curled up. No, not curled up.
It's a little ball,
on a
and
stick.
then it has like sugar stuff on it and frosting.
I've never seen those.
But it's like cake, and I accidentally dipped it
They have cookies and cream
in ketchup. I was talking to Caleb and I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't even realize it had ketchup on it. I just ate it. I was like, ew, why does the cake pop taste weird? And I looked and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I remember that my grandma definitely made me a sandwich when I was younger, and I had these Trolls fake nails on, and I bit down onto it, and I almost ate my fake nail.
You can't.
Did it come? Excuse me. Did it come off your finger?
I was chewing it with my finger.
That's when they didn't have glue and they just do the press-on ones, and those never stayed.
Yeah.
That singular hiccup I got. Hiccup. So are you guys excited about becoming teenagers, or are you a little weird that you're not going to be like kids anymore, or what?
No, I don't know.
I get to be older than most of my cousins.
I'm going to be older than Cabbage.
And Kenneth.
Yeah, for a little bit, huh? Kenny's 12 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
When's his birthday?
October. It's
October
like 3
something.
days before or after Caleb's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Caleb ever does a party anymore for his birthday.
You guys remember that one?
The Nintendo.
Yeah, where it was the game truck?
That was cool.
Whose birthday was that?
Caleb's.
It was?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wasn't that the first time you guys ever played Fortnite?
And the only time.
Only time you ever
Yeah.
played Fortnite?
I tried asking him when Cody was staying over and the game set was there. Like, can I play Caleb? No. This is my dad's and my game set, not yours. I'm like, well, can I just borrow it? No. And he was filming me for hours.
It's like, dang, if you want to play Roblox, I'll let you borrow my phone. I don't let him do that anymore.
So which of your friends are coming to your birthday party tomorrow?
Liv,
Caden, Taylor,
Madeline.
Alana might be coming. She doesn't know yet. She's going to tell me in the morning. I don't think Kendall's coming. And
Is
I
that
have
just
to
three?
ask. I have to ask Jigla.
And then Caleb and Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm so excited because Caleb's doing a sleepover with his friends tomorrow. So my friends and me are gonna pray call him and his friends.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Last time we did that, Caleb told us, he said, give me your mom's phone number. I said, what? His mother was sitting right next to him. And he said, Icky, they prank called me. I was like, wow, snitch. He was like,
Because I had Caden say something weird to him. I can't remember
something
what
at
it
the
was.
bank. Like, sir, your taxes, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, what?
I got me a hot and spicy chicken sandwich too here.
I only get chicken nuggets and fries. I'm so particular about my McDonald's.
The chicken sandwich isn't too bad.
Which one? Was it you that always got the sandwich and you that always got the nuggets? You didn't like the bread? But you ate the bread?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. When I was younger, I liked the nuggets. It was usually the nuggets or the burger.
I don't like burgers.
That's a big nugget compared to this one.
Yeah. Oh, you do your nuggets and ketchup too? I want to say when I got to be a teenager, I started getting like the chicken sandwiches. And then these hot and spicies, they don't always have those. But no, this one, that little bite I took, this one feels like it's got more spicy than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of blowing me up. I probably have a sweaty forehead by the time I'm done.
I don't like anything spicy.
I like it kind of spicy. Not where I can't eat it, but
I hate mustard, and I remember one time you told me, you said, okay, Logan, you're going to get a stuffed animal? Or was it peanut butter? I can't remember.
It was jelly. If you ate
Jelly.
the peanut butter and jelly.
That's right. I was like, ugh. Like, if you eat the sandwich, you're going to get a stuffed animal.
I don't think I even made you eat a whole sandwich. I think I just wanted you to take a bite with jelly because you never tried it. You just looked at it and was like, I don't like that. And I was like,
It looked gross to me.
you liked grape and you liked sugar. I was like, it's basically like grape sugar spread. And you're like, no. I was like, you've never even tried it. Yeah, and so I was like, if you try it, I'll get you a stuffed animal or something.
I love jelly.
No, I remember what was weird was we went on a field trip in elementary school. And it was to some place where everything was like old 17 or 1800s, right? And so they said, traditionally back then, instead of a peanut butter and jelly, the kids would just have jelly sandwiches.
Oh.
And so they said, if you want to, kind of do it like old school style, then just, do a jelly sandwich and leave the peanut butter off. And so I did that. And I remember Nancy being like, you sure you don't want your peanut butter? I was like, nope, we're all doing it like this because it's like the olden days. I was the only kid there who did that. Everybody else had like good, normal, regular people. And I'm sitting there eating my jelly sandwich like this is weird. It's just jelly.
Does it taste good?
It was like so-so. It's, it's not, I've never had a jelly sandwich. You know what I mean? Without peanut butter.
Yeah.
I've had jelly on like toast, but I've never done it. So I don't know. I just remember it being weird. I've never had one after. I wasn't like, ooh, that's good. I think I'll start eating jelly sandwiches.
I hate both now, peanut butter and jelly.
What are you doing, snake?
What'd you do?
She's snaking.
Oh, if I just stuck a fry.
I took a plate.
Oh.
I'll take yours.
Yep, so this time, 13 years ago, I was helping your big old mommy to bed.
That's sweet.
She couldn't hardly walk. She was wobbling like a penguin, all big.
Got me to choke.
I think I helped her take a shower
Was she
and
a
then
sassy?
put her in bed.
Oh.
And then we got up in the morning, had an appointment, drove to the hospital. She got cut open, and then there you guys were. But this was 13 years ago tonight. I remember helping give her a bath and getting her in her bed, and we was just all nervous and excited because we knew we was meeting you guys the next day for the first time.
Yeah. Did you get any sleep that night?
I don't remember. I remember being down there, and I remember them telling me I couldn't go back there while they did the epidural.
What's that?
Basically what you had, where you put that shot in your
Was
spine.
she awake? Was she numbed?
No, she was awake.
Was she numbed?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Oh, I
Um,
could not do that.
Was
But
it
yeah,
with
she-
her?
the doctors.
Oh.
But they said after they got that done that I could come back. And then I went back in there, and your mommy was laying down, and they had me sit by her head, and they had a big old sheet in front of her hanging up to where I couldn't see below her chest. Because that's where they was going to be doing everything. And I just remember holding her hand and looking her in the eyes and telling her to stay focused on me.
Were you both crying?
I don't know.
I'd be crying for my mother. I'd be scared.
I don't know if we were crying at that point. Because we had big stuff to do. We didn't have time to cry. So they got started. And of course, we heard Logann first. Logann came out first. And it was that crying, and then that's when me and your mom started crying.
Yeah.
We was looking at each other as soon as we heard, because me and her both, she was numb, and then I was up there. We could feel like the table moving around where they was like cutting her and like moving stuff out of her and doing all that, right?
Yeah.
And so me and her's just looking at each other, and I'm just kind of like petting her face and telling her it's cool, just stay focused. Here you are with me, I got you. And then we heard Logann cry, and me and her both just like kind of laughed and cried at the same time. You know what I mean? We started like laughing and crying. And then it was like 30 seconds later, it was like another one. There's, it's like, oh my gosh, there they are. And I remember they took you, clean you off, and
I'd cry, Nola.
Uh-huh. I'm done.
and I got up. I went and looked at both of you girls, and I took some pictures. I had my camera. I took some pictures of you laying there. And I remember when I turned around to walk back to your mom, I seen everything on the table. And they literally had all your mom's insides out of her body and sitting on her chest.
On her chest?
Like a horror movie. Yeah. Like all of her guts and everything were sitting on her chest. And I'm just saying, it was like, I looked and I was like, and I immediately looked away like, whoa. Because I didn't want to take the chance. Because there's men, when the baby's being born, who pass out,
Yeah.
they faint, you know what I mean, and they get hurt, you know what I mean, they hit their head on something, and I wanted to be there for your mommy, so I was like, I didn't want to think too much about what I seen, so I just kind of ignored it, like, whoa, and I went back to your mom's head. Now I did, I've got pictures if you ever want to see them. I did take the camera over that thing, and I took pictures. I couldn't see what I was taking pictures of, and I didn't look at the pictures till later. But there's pictures of her.
I don't want to see that.
Well, I'm just saying, if you do ever want to see it, it's because of you guys. It wasn't like she was injured or something. That was her process in which she brought you to this world. You know what I mean? Like, pretty extreme.
Yeah.
You know. I remember one of you, I can't remember which one it was, within like the first like hour or two being alive, I was changing your little diaper and you spray pooped me all the way up my arm.
I'm eating baller.
I'm still chewing.
But I was like, and your mom was like, started laughing or something at me, and I was like, ah, and she was like, it's starting. You know what I mean? I was like, ah.
The parenthood.
And I remember feeding you guys your first little bottles. They had these little tiny bottles. And I remember feeding you your bottles. And we got you, for about 2 hours, we got you mixed up. Because I left the room. And I can't remember where I went. I went down.
Were you wearing different outfits or a different blanket?
No, I don't know. Anyway, I left the room. And I came back. And I asked your mom, I was like, who you got? You know what I mean? Because she was holding one of you and the other one was laying in the little crib thing. And she told me whoever, like Logann or something, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, okay. And I went over and picked up the other. I was like, hey, Nola. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until 2 hours later that we looked down at your bracelets and I was like, this ain't Nola, this one's Logann. And she was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, that's how that ended up working out.
To be fair, I was heavily drugged and really out of it
That sounds awful.
the whole first day that you were born.
Careful.
I just got up like I was fine. I can't do that.
Having just had
Straight
my
up.
guts ripped open.
Ugh.
I took pictures of. I don't think I've ever seen those pictures.
I wouldn't want to see those photos.
I don't know if I ever uploaded those ones or not.
I would hope not. No, don't do that.
I was gonna say,
where?
To your birth folder.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to the internet.
Well, your birth folder on the internet.
Well,
Like everyone can see it.
I doubt I did though. You know what I mean? Because it is like, there's an element of beauty to it, but there's also an element of, ooh, that's hardcore.
yeah.
What, dog?
Hi, Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
Oh, that was your
So
last
you
meal.
You ever want to
1200.
give me a... You ever want to give me a hard time?
Baby,
if you need
ow.
me, just remember,
It's spilling.
I had my
Oh,
entire
no.
box